Hey Taurus, welcome back to my channel. For your reading today, I'm channeling the singles energy. So this is for Tauruses who are not in a committed relationship. I want to see how you guys can attract a healthy connection with somebody. Before we get into the reading, please make sure that you have subscribed to my channel if you feel like the vibe is right, because sometimes you get a reading from someone on YouTube and it just either the messages don't resonate or the reader, there's just not that connection there. So if you feel like the vibe between me and you is good, then make sure that you subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. What I've been doing currently is I'm only doing the readings that have the highest views or have a lot of views on my channel. And the signs that had the most views was Capricorn, Scorpio, and Virgo. So those signs got about 4 tarot readings on here. The rest of the signs, some of them got 2, and then some of them, like you guys, are only getting 1 tarot reading. So if you guys want to have multiple readings, make sure that you guys are showing your signs love. That can be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever placements you have. Make sure that you are liking the videos, leaving comments if you feel the need to, sharing with a friend, etc., etc. Just show love to your zodiac sign, whichever one that you resonate with the most. Because, some people resonate with their rising, some people resonate with their moon sign more, so you know what I'm saying. Without further ado, let's see how you guys can attract a healthy connection and a healthy relationship. I wanted to switch it up for you guys. The other signs that I read, there was a different teal color, and for this one, I wanted to give you guys a different color, but it's kind of wrinkled, so sorry guys. Anyway, let's see how you guys can attract a healthy relationship. Like I said, this is for single Tauruses. If you're in a relationship and this still resonates for you, then take the messages as they resonate. Okay, Spirit, what is something that Tauruses can work on to attract a healthy relationship? Ooh, what is something Tauruses can work on to attract a healthy relationship? 10 of Swords. What I'm going to do, guys, is pull the cards and then go through the messages and tell you them. What is a skewed idea that Taurus has about love? What is a skewed idea? Strength card. All right. How can Taurus fix this skewed idea that they have about love? Chariot. How can Taurus accept love into their lives? How can Taurus accept love into their life? Wow. The Tower card. Lots of major arcana coming up already, guys. Lots of powerful energy here. Why is Taurus worthy of a healthy relationship? Why is Taurus worthy of a healthy relationship? Why are they worthy, Spirit? 8 of Swords and the Queen of Cups. And how will Taurus find someone who is ready, willing, and able to be in a relationship with them? How will Taurus find somebody who is ready, willing, and able to be in a healthy relationship with them? How will Taurus find somebody? Page of Pentacles. One more, please. How will Taurus find someone who is ready, willing, and able? Ooh, 9 of Pentacles. I already know what message that is trying to say to you guys. All right. I was getting the vibe to just tell you guys, some of you may have a message coming in, an apology, a love message. If it's not from somebody that you have from your past, like an ex, there could be a message coming in with that Page of Cups. Right off the bat, let's go through all the zodiac signs that are coming up here just so that maybe you guys can look out for them. We have Leo, Cancer, a water sign female, so Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. That is all that I'm getting, so let's dive into the messages. Something that you can work on, Taurus. I feel like with this 10 of Swords here, this is past betrayals that I feel like you need to forgive and forget. And when I say forgiveness, I don't mean forgive the person and let them back into your life. I just mean forgive this person for what they've done to you so you don't carry that burden with you and move on. The Ten of Swords is somebody who has been betrayed, like the card says here, 10 times, and that 10th sword in the back is like the last sword that they can endure, and they're pretty much dead, quote unquote. Like, that was the last straw. They've been betrayed so many times that it's just killing them. They've been stabbed in the back. And I feel like for you guys to attract a healthy relationship, one, you have to stop going maybe back to somebody who has betrayed you in the past. So when they're showing you their true colors here, when they're stabbing you in the back for the 10th time, stop going back to the people that have hurt you. I feel like in order for you to attract a healthy relationship, you have to go somewhere new. You have to forgive and you have to forget and move on. You have to break out of this cycle where you're continuing to be hurt. You're continuing to be betrayed by the person that maybe you want to give a second chance to, third chance, fourth chance. You got to stop. I think there's a toxic cycle here that you are in, or maybe you were in, and you have to let it go. There's a lot of pain here that you have to let go, Taurus. Now, if you're not going back to someone toxic, I think that there's a lot of betrayal and maybe grudges and maybe things from your past that you're holding on to. And you know, when you hold on to negative energy, that's what you attract and that's what you bring into your life. A lot of you have to let shit go. Yes, you've been hurt in the past. Yes, you've been betrayed, and maybe the betrayal has been something top notch, like it's something that maybe you thought you couldn't bounce back from, because the Ten of Swords is also rock bottom. So maybe this past betrayal that you've endured is shit that you feel like you cannot come back from. But Taurus, you guys are strong. You guys are stubborn. And I feel like maybe that's a reason why you feel as though you can't move on. It's because it's in your head, or it's just your nature. You know, you guys are stubborn. You guys get an idea and you roll with it. I think it's time for you guys to let the past go. Whoever's betrayed you, whether it's one person or multiple, you need to let the betrayal go. Let the grudges go. Let all that toxic energy go. Leave it in the past and move on. Let positive energy come into your life. Meditate. You know, switch up the energy around you. And that's how you're going to attract a healthy relationship. Stop dwelling in the past and the betrayal. And it could all be in your head as well with the Ten of Swords, because swords are thoughts. So some of you guys need to get out of your head. Let the negative thoughts go. Move on. A skewed idea that you guys have about love. Now with Strength here, this could be something dealing with your pride, your ego, maybe your self-confidence, your self-worth. Maybe you attach your self-worth with relationships, and when you're doing that with a toxic relationship, that can be crazy. And it can just be a whole nother thing. I think for you guys, you need to, I'm getting the vibe that you guys need to work on yourselves and your self-esteem. I feel like, yeah, you connect your relationships with your self-worth and how you feel about yourself. So when you're in a good relationship, or when you're in a relationship in general, maybe that's when you feel the best. But when you're not in a relationship, I think it's how you feel about yourself that takes a beating. The Strength card, inner strength, courage, you know, pride. All those aspects of yourself can take a beating. And with Strength here, being Leo, you know, Leos like to be the center of attention. So I think this skewed idea is something about yourself, and it's your self-worth and your inner strength. Like, it's how you feel about yourself. I think that's a skewed idea. I think you guys attach relationships and connections to yourself. So when you're in a connection, you feel great, like I said. But when you're not, I think it's your inner strength that takes a beating. Maybe you guys don't feel strong enough to be on your own. Maybe you guys feel like you have to be in a relationship in order to be strong and to have strength, and not physical strength, but this could be psychological, emotional, you know, inner strength. But how can you fix this skewed idea that you have about love? I feel like in order for you guys to fix this idea, you have to be more, what is the word? Because the Chariot, they go after what they want. This is Cancer energy, very quick energy, movement. feel like for you to fix this idea, when you get into this Ten of Swords energy, you're down, you're out, you know, you've hit rock bottom. You have to keep on going. You have to have this determination and the willpower to move forward. Even if you've taken a beating, not physically like I keep saying, but you know, like your self-worth, your self-esteem has taken a beating. I feel like in order for you guys to fix this, you have to channel this Chariot energy. You have to move forward. If you really want something, you have to pursue it. You can't really give up, especially on love. You've been hurt so much in the past, Taurus. And sure, it's hurt you deeply. But in order for you to fix this idea, you have to move forward. I think you have to switch your mental. You have to switch the way you're thinking. And instead of being down and out, you have to pick yourself up and keep on going. You cannot give up. If you really want love and you really want a healthy connection and you're tired of this Ten of Swords energy, you guys have to keep on going. You have to push yourself. So how can you accept love into your life, Taurus? You guys have to expect the unexpected. Your relationships are not going to be simple. They're not going to be easy. The Tower is very unexpected, chaotic energy, very sudden things that, you know, manifest. These are things that you're not expecting. Now, how can you accept love? I think you guys have to be open to every possibility. You guys cannot have a, what is it called? Like a blinder on. Sure, you have expectations, but to accept love, you have to be open-minded. You have to expect things that you never expected before. Especially because the Tower speaks of foundations that were built on unsturdy grounds. So if you guys have an expectation on love, which I'm thinking could be something with yourself, I feel like you guys just have to be open. Things are going to be crumbling when it comes to love. Certain foundations that you thought worked in the past, they're not going to work anymore. And these are the foundations of your love life that need to come crumbling down so you can rebuild something positive. Does that make sense, Taurus? So if you have this image of yourself where you connect it with your relationships and your love, so when you're not in a relationship, you feel down, you feel out, you don't feel yourself. I feel like that is one of the foundations of your life and of your love life that you're going to have to rip apart to rebuild. You cannot associate your self-worth and how you feel about yourself with relationships. Well, at least in my opinion, you can't. You know, you have to feel good about yourself regardless, single, taken, all of that. You have to feel good about yourself. So that could be one of the foundations that is not built on a sturdy, you know, it's not built on sturdy grounds. That could be something that you have to bring down and rebuild yourself. But in order for you to do that, you have to put the work in yourself. You have to want to achieve that. You know what I'm saying? The Chariot energy does not give up. This energy is pushing forward. So if you want to attract something healthy and positive for yourself, you have to want it and you have to go after it regardless of what comes up. Regardless of how you feel. Okay? But for you to accept love into your life, you have to be open to all possibilities, all types of people. Maybe your partner isn't who you think it should be. Does that make sense? So let's say you have an idea of who your future partner is going to be. With this Tower, you can't be setting expectations and setting certain things up in your mind because you're going to disappoint yourself. You have to be open with yourself because I feel like your partner is going to be somebody that you never expected that you would end up with. Taurus, why are you worthy of a healthy relationship? I feel like you guys have gone through so much and it seems to be something mentally. You know, 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords, lots of air energy, something on your brain. You guys have endured so much. I feel like when it comes to love, it hasn't been easy. It's been very, maybe confusing for some of you. Some of you may have felt trapped in past relationships and trapped in a cycle with this 10 of Swords, you know, this painful cycle, you know, continuing to be betrayed. Maybe it's not even with one person. Maybe you just feel like you're in this cycle in love, and it's confusing, it's hurtful, you feel trapped in it, you can't escape it. And I feel like you guys have so much to offer emotionally with this Queen of Cups. You guys have a lot of love to give, and someone just needs to come and set you free. They need to come set you free from all these things that are holding you down, whether that's past relationships or just your thoughts on yourself. Because remember, this is thoughts. So it could be thoughts on yourself. Remember how you think about yourself, how you feel about yourself. I think somebody just needs to come in, sweep you off your feet, and take this blindfold off of your eyes, you know, unchain you from all these thoughts that you have. You guys are worthy, because I feel like you guys are just emotionally mature enough. And I think you guys are emotionally ready to settle down with someone. You know what I'm saying? I think you guys just need somebody here to come and not show you how to be loved, but I feel like this Tower energy is something that you guys need. You guys need to be shaken up here in regards to love. You need to be shaken up. I feel like you guys are very stuck right now with this Eight of Swords, and someone needs to come and, you know, shake your world up a little bit. Now, how will you guys find somebody who is ready and willing and able to love you? With this Nine of Pentacles, and now pairing it with the Strength card, you know, the message to me here is very clear. You guys need to focus more on yourselves. Now, if you guys have been told this a million times, this doesn't have to be physically. This could be emotionally, financially, well, that is physically. You know, psychologically, maybe you guys need to travel more. But this Nine of Pentacles, if you guys hear any crazy noises in the background, it's because I had to open my window because it's hot in here. So just ignore. I'm going to try to edit out all the sounds. But yeah, I think that you guys need to have more, I want to say reflection, but I think you guys just need to put more energy into yourselves. You need to work on yourselves more. I wanted to say also, some of you guys may need to go back to school. The Page of Pentacles is a student card. So this person is a learner. He's at the beginning of a journey and he's learning. Now, Pentacles are physical things. Like I said, the Page of Pentacles is a student here. So some of you guys need to go back to school. You need to learn a few more things. Maybe that's not in a school setting. Maybe that's just life in general. Maybe there's a couple more Tower moments that are going to happen and you guys are going to be the student here. So there's a lot more lessons that you guys may need to learn in regards to love. It doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are going to be in a toxic cycle, but maybe there's just some things that you need to learn a little bit more about in order for you guys to fix this idea. Maybe in order for you guys to embrace this Chariot energy. Maybe you guys need to learn more about yourselves before you can commit to somebody. Because like I keep saying, you guys need to love yourselves 100%. Have that inner strength and courage by yourselves. You can't be dependent on someone else to make you feel good. You have to feel good by yourself. And with that Nine of Pentacles, this person is independent. They're stable. And they're continuing to work on themselves, so they're self-sufficient and they don't have to rely on anyone else for anything. You know, money, love, all of that stuff. They have all the love from within. They've worked on themselves for such a long time that they're completely independent. And I think once you guys get to this Nine of Pentacles stage, that's when you guys are going to meet somebody that you never thought would either come or you never thought would be somebody that you would be with, you know? I think you guys have a lot to work on in regards to self-esteem and self-love. But yeah, there's just a lot of work here. When the Pentacles card came up in this position, I was like, yeah, okay, Taurus has a lot to work on. They have a lot to learn still. And I think it has to do with love. You guys have to put a little bit more energy into yourselves. You have to love yourselves first. You have to put yourself first, Taurus. And I feel like with this card here, the Ten of Swords, you guys were not putting yourself first because obviously you guys were betrayed and you guys keep getting betrayed and you're not putting yourself first in love. There needs to be more focus on the self and becoming more independent. And even if you think you're already independent now, you know, you live by yourself, you pay your own bills, all that kind of stuff, Maybe it's not physically independent, maybe it's emotionally, spiritually, psychologically. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm going to pull a card from this deck, and we're going to see what messages come up from your spirit guides. What do you guys need to know? Spirit, what do single Tauruses need to know in regards to their love life? How can they attract a healthy relationship? Yeah, guys, I think it's just more self-work. You guys just need to keep on working on yourselves. Build yourselves up so that you can attract somebody who's on the same level as you. Especially if you guys keep attracting people who are not on the same wavelength, you know? Maybe you guys are attracting people with low vibrations. Don't settle for people that have that wave frequency. Continue to work on yourself, because you will attract people on your same vibrational level. Okay? So the higher you go, the higher the vibration. Spirit, can I please get some messages for Taurus in regards to their love life? Okay. Make a decision. I'm going to pull one more, guys. Single Tauruses, what do they need to know in regards to attracting a healthy relationship? What do Tauruses need to know in regards to attracting a healthy relationship? Okay, so you guys got a couple cards here. Be spontaneous. That's that Tower energy. And celebrate differences. So for some of you guys, it could be you have to make a decision in regards to going back to someone. Like I said, if there is somebody that's coming back, maybe they want a second chance here with the Fool. They want to mend things with you, apologize, have a second chance. Some of you guys need to make a decision on whether or not you want to give this person a second go. Some of you guys don't need to, because like I keep saying, this person may not be on the same wavelength as you vibrationally. You know, maybe they're lower. You guys might need to rise above this person. But either way, there is a decision here that you guys have to make in regards to your love life. If it's not a person that you have to make a decision on, maybe it's a decision on where to go. Some of you guys may be traveling as well. Some of you may need to travel. The Chariot is a card about transportation, cars, vehicles. In order to actually fix this idea, some of you guys need to actually travel and move, go somewhere. Vacation, drive somewhere. Maybe that's another way for you to actually come into contact with other people, meet new partners. Either way, some of you guys have to make a decision on something in regards to attracting a relationship. Maybe the decision is going back to school, how you can put more work into yourselves. Maybe that's something that you have to make a decision on. So yeah, keep that in mind, guys. Maybe you have to make a decision on a partner. But this be spontaneous is definitely the Tower energy. You guys have to be more open. Take that leap of faith. This is also Fool energy. You know, don't be stuck and rigid in your own energy and in your own environment. Do something that you wouldn't normally do. For some of you guys, maybe it is school. Maybe it's learning, you know. So do something where you're going to awaken this energy within yourself, you know? It's like when you take a ride on that roller coaster. I don't know why I'm saying this, but when you take a ride on some crazy roller coaster that you said you would never do, and then you take it, and then you're like, okay, that wasn't so bad. Let's go again and again and again. Be spontaneous and celebrate differences. For some of you guys, if you guys are talking to somebody, this person may be completely different from, like I keep mentioning, somebody who you thought you'd never be into, you know? Celebrate differences. You are not going to be the same as everyone else, nor should you have a partner that is exactly the same as you. Taurus, I feel like some of you guys need to actually venture out, and when it comes to dating and looking for potential partners, look for people who are not like you, or look for people who, you know, go out of your comfort zone when it comes to dating. Does that make sense? I feel like the partner that you guys are going to end up being with is somebody completely different. Like, they're going to be different. Their energy is going to be different. Their vibe is going to be different. And it's going to be in a good way. And instead of shunning people for being different, you guys need to accept it and embrace it. Because I think this partner is going to be completely different from you. They're going to like different things. They're going to open you up. And maybe that's what this Be Spontaneous is about too. If you're going on a date with someone and you're like, this is fucking crazy. How are you going to get me to do this? Maybe some of y'all don't even eat sushi. This person's going to take it to a sushi bar. You're going to be eating sushi with this person. So some of you guys just need to be more open, relaxed, and let this person show you things that you've never seen before. Okay? So Taurus, I just want to thank you guys for coming and viewing your reading. Like I said in the beginning, make sure that you have subscribed to my channel if this video and these messages have resonated with you. Show your placement some love so that I know exactly who I should film videos for in the future. Follow me on my social medias. Those will be linked in the description box below. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.